Monday the 23rd of March, which is only a couple of days after this is uploaded, so I thought I'd tell you a couple of the books that I am asking for my birthday, or at least a couple that I will be buying, most probably if I don't get them as presents, because why not? The first one is A Dream So Dark, which is a sequel to A Blade So Black. It's an Alice in Wonderland retelling. I thoroughly enjoyed the first one. It was so inventive, it was filled with pop culture references that I absolutely loved, and it also left on a massive cliffhanger, and I am now desperate for the sequel, so it is very high on the birthday wish list. The second books on this list has to be This Savage Song and Our Dark Duet, which are the V.E. Schwab YA books I don't own. They are literally the only V.E. Schwab books I don't either have on pre-order or just simply don't own. I own them on ebook form, I absolutely love them on ebook form, but I want them in physical, if not just to finish off my V.E. Schwab collection. I've also got Armageddon Out of Here on this list, which is the final currently released Skullduggery Pleasant book I do not own. I own all the rest of them up to, if I have a quick look, Bedlam. I've got Seasons of War not on pre-order at the moment, but I will quickly rectify that as soon as I finish filming this video, because I've suddenly realised I do not have that on pre-order, and it's out next month, despite the fact that by that point I'll be 4 books behind, but never mind, I will own it immediately when it comes out, essentially. But I do not have Armageddon Out of Here, which is a series of short stories, and quite frankly, with Skullduggery Pleasant ending in the next couple of years, I really badly want as many Skullduggery Pleasant books as possible so I can read them on and off for the rest of my life and just get that hit of Skullduggery. Also, I will take any Skullduggery Pleasant story ever by Derek Landy because I love him so much. I want all the books. I'm also putting Jade City on this list because, quite frankly, I really want to read it. I've seen quite a few people talking about it. It's been on my list for a very long time. I keep on seeing it everywhere. I can't even remember what it's about, but it looks really good, and I simply want to read it. So finally I've asked for it for my birthday, and if I don't get it as a present, I will probably buy it because I just really badly want to own it. Then watch me own it and then take 3 years to read it like I usually do, but at least I'll own it. I've also got the first book in the Binti series in this because obviously I've heard so many people talk about the Binti series and I've never read it. I'll probably only get the first one to start with to see if I like it and then get the next two, but I definitely want to get at least the first book in the Binti series as well this year. And then if we go on to a couple of comics, because I can't resist, and quite frankly, be prepared for that birthday book haul to be filled with comics because I have a list of about 20 in my head that I want, even though the films they correlate to are now postponed. Again, never mind, I'm still going to get the comic. The first one has to be Brian Michael Bendis' Age of Ultron. Now, obviously, Age of Ultron is a film, and I love the film. I love the Age of Ultron film. I know a lot of people don't, but I do, and quite frankly, it's Brian Michael Bendis. I need Age of Ultron in my life to very nearly complete my collection. I'm nowhere near completing my collection, but I think that's his last big main event that I don't own, I think. If it isn't, then I'll be very happy to collect all of those, but either way, I still want the Age of Ultron comic. I also want Captain Marvel Volume 2 Stay Fly, and that is definitely going to have to be a Kindle book because, quite frankly, I can't find the physical book anywhere. The only way I can find the physical book is by other sellers who are selling it for like £35, which is absolutely ridiculous, especially when you consider that doesn't include shipping, and I'm just not here for that when I can buy the comic for £8.99. So it's going to have to be a Kindle comic, and that's going to really annoy me because I have volumes 1 and 3 in physical, but at the very least I'll be able to read the series, and that's all I want because I love Carol Danvers more than life itself. I adore Carol Danvers, so I really badly need the rest of that series. And then finally, I'm also going to mention Marvel Fairy Tales, which is basically a whole lot of fairy tales rewritten to have the Marvel characters in, and what part of that doesn't sound perfect for me, I don't know. But I've just wanted it for a very long time, and I've finally bitten the bullet and said, can I please have this for my birthday, because it looks awesome. Quite frankly, I love fairy tale retellings. I love the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as you could probably tell by all the pops and the amount of times I mentioned them, and the fact that this is literally an Avengers top I'm wearing right now. I'm a Marvel fan, essentially. When you add Marvel to fairy tale retellings, I'm in heaven, essentially. So I am desperate for this book, and I'm so excited to try and get my hands on it this year because really want it. I'm not gonna lie. And that's just some of the books on my birthday wish list. I would go through the whole lot, but I'd be here for hours, and quite frankly, I'll probably tell you all about all of those in the book haul. So I thought I'd leave it here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up. Comment down below with what you're asking for your birthday wish list. And if you've read any of these books, please tell me down below what you thought of them. I'll also leave a link down below to all my social media if you want to check out. And if you want to see any more of my videos, please click subscribe here. And over here will be the link to my previous video. But until next time, guys, bye.